So, guys, now we're just on the Facebook app. I'm out of StreamYard. The computer appears to be charging. It says that we're live now with you guys again. We know we got some comments in there. I saw some
I got the
different
comments right here.
I saw some different viewers. That was pretty cool. That I hadn't seen. So uh, that was really rad. But anyways, guys, we're back here. We're back on Facebook Live. We're recording on Anchor. The computer says it's charging.
It's everywhere.
It says I don't know what is going on. This has by far been our most dynamic and fun.
Is it Friday the 13th?
I know, but damn, don't we look good there coming in? So, Double A, man, read some comments, man. I don't even know how I'm going to put this show together and make it sound like it means anything. But damn, we wrote some good notes.
I don't know
talking
either.
some good stuff here. So,
Richard said it's a great song, lyrical genius. Yep, then he has a bad album, and then they say he's lost it. He's talking about Eminem when you're talking about Eminem.
I know. Yeah.
Kara says, yes, love me some Eminem.
Way to go, Kara.
Richard says, you're right. The people don't get help they deserve, especially veterans. Makes me sad to hear excuses and not see results. Richard also says, yeah, the Generation Z is trying to cancel him for all his music, saying it's racial.
There it is.
And he talks about abusing women.
Well, I mean, that's not really news, though. Gen Z, have you seen your first rodeo with Eminem or what?
Steve says, let's talk about Ramones. Just love the sound.
Hell yeah, Steve.
You saw, I do have the banner of the Ramones.
See,
I love the Ramones.
Look at that right there, Steve.
Yeah.
We'll tilt it up for you right there.
I fucking love the Ramones. Super easy songs.
You met...
I met Marky Ramone, Steve, if you're still with us. I met Marky, super awesome guy. He liked my Bullet Club t-shirt.
Nice.
He thought it was a real badass shirt. So, and he signed his autobiography for me. So I actually had that personalized to me. So it was awesome to actually meet a Ramone.
You need a beer?
Yeah.
You want one of these?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right. I'm going to get Double A to drink the Carbach.
Richard says that song was like an eye-opener on money talks and bullshit walks. And he also says, welcome back. Steve says, Ramones, I want to be sedated. Love that song.
I want to be sedated. My girlfriend loves the Ramones.
Yeah, I love the Ramones. I fucking love the Ramones. I actually got my wife to really just love them. She loves the fucking Ramones. Jason says, I am back. Colleen Opiella.
Hey, hi, Colleen.
Oh, okay.
Colleen and I are old classmates, and you don't know, maybe you don't know this. She used to be your neighbor across the street.
Really?
Yeah, years ago.
Paulia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
damn.
That's right. Well, at least her parents were still there. So,
okay.
Colleen, welcome to the Friday Night Faithful. Welcome to just another Friday night. Make sure you're enjoying our Facebook group and please subscribe to us on YouTube. And like our page if you want to continue to get notifications when we go live more and you get to see more of these two guys. I think I did see a little face pop up, though, in the middle of the political conversation. But, again, that's not our bag. We're not political here.
No. It's just a song.
The song, it makes you
Operation
Mindcrime. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like if you listen to Land of Confusion by, Genesis. It's like
nice.
It's
nice
very like, holy shit. You know what I mean? But, that's the pulse of the people at the time. It's like, you're like, man, I'm fucking... That's what music does to you. It ramps you up. That's what we believe separate things, but we're still here together, and it's not World War III. It's fine. We're human beings.
And then Richard says, if y'all can put together your own band, who would y'all pick as the band artist?
Oh shit, that's a great question.
We can put our own band.
Can they be alive or dead, Rich? Let us know.
Well, for singer, it'd be Freddie Mercury.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Ooh, drummer. Oh.
And Rich joined us in the comments on the new live back again.
Thanks, Richard.
Sorry, everyone that lost it. That we had. I felt like we had a good crowd too, and we lost
have
it.
A good one. Yeah.
So I got to do this thing more.
Yeah.
But guys, we are here again. We're trying again. If you subscribed, you got notified that we went live again. But how
I know it's hard to stick with this. This is like our third attempt.
Yeah, it was just the technical difficulties, and again, right now,
which we never have.
Yeah,
we don't have these.
Now the computer is charging, so we're talking about buying a new wire, but it's completely charging right now, and everything is fine. Like I don't know if it's only allowing itself to charge so much. It may be the battery inside the computer, Double A, where it's not holding charge anymore. So I don't know. That'd be a whole.
Well, we apologize. Episode. Hopefully, everyone comes back.
So. Was that all the comments?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, perfect. And then Rich says either or. Yes, thank you so much. Double A, I think I'm up on
I
my
just finished
fourth
Better Man.
song here. So my fourth out of five, guys said it's almost at the end if you can hang in there. I'm gonna do my best to get us back to the way our format is, and I'm gonna do my best to chop this album together and get it to sound decent. So yeah, we like prefer to be on the mic here and everything. I don't even know if I'm on this mic. I don't think that I am, but at this point, whatever. So my fourth song on my list, guys, we just told each other there's no order. We just decided to do five. Good Riddance, Time of Your Life by Green Day.
Okay. My graduation song.
That's right. That's right. Was that your graduation song?
Yes.
That was my graduation song. Yeah. Okay. So that is why it holds a particular. It came out closer to when I graduated, but we almost didn't have that. I actually didn't vote for it because I wrote in "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica.
Okay.
I didn't get any votes, but the next song that I wanted, which was on the ballot, was this. It was going to be that, or I think a George Strait song. So I definitely did not want that.
George Strait song.
I think I don't know. Remember somebody out there that's from my class that's in
Colleen,
this.
if you're still there.
Well, no, because Colleen went to Highlands, I think. So I didn't get to. I was at East Central, but either way, my second choice, besides my own write-in, which was dumb of me, I should have just gone with the popular vote. Helped out Green Day was Green Day, and they did win. And people tried to fight it that really wanted the country song. And they were like, "Oh, he says fuck at the beginning," and I'm like, "You could just cut that part out. It's like right at the very beginning." But he's like,
really?
Yeah, he's like checking the guitar, and then he's like, you hear him like he's like checking, and then he's like, "Fuck," like real quick, and then then the song starts. But yeah, so we talked about music having specific meanings, songs having specific meanings. This is the song. It was my graduation song in 1999. Super dating myself, right?
Big time.
More than 20 years ago. Just about. But anyway, man, it evokes so many memories. Number one, do I love Green Day? Boy, do I love Green Day. I sure do. I feel like I listened to them all through high school, so then they were my graduation song. Makes me think about all my buddies. There's so many times I run into people outside of school, and they say, "Man, you talk to anybody from the old school?" And I just kind of smile and laugh because I'm like... not just somebody. I'm still very tight friends with the same, 5-6 guys.
Great picture.
Yeah, that
from that East Central group.
Yeah, that we're still like all together. Now we're not all still here in town or whatever, but there's a good little handful of them that I still see all the time, and the rest, I mean, I communicate with, all the time. Mm-hmm. Friday night, or the other Adam T, is way up north now, and not way up north, but North Texas.
He's moving more and more.
He's more and more north, you know what I mean? But I feel like I chat with him all the time because we're in a personal group together. Yeah, right. And then, one of my best buds, Mark, I just chatted with him today or whatever about normal just life, you know what I mean? Like, we don't see each other, but Messenger, Facebook, seeing each other's pics on Facebook. That's the good thing about social media, guys, is when it keeps you connected like that. But the rest, it's like I see them all the time. I just put up pictures last week of 4 guys.
Yeah.
There's 4 of us in one picture from the same class. I mean, like, that's how much we still all hang out. So, we're there doing our thing, hanging out, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So that song, just all the lyrics, I think, are rad. I don't think that Green Day set out to write a graduation song, but I think it was a lot of people's graduation song.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's just so perfect. One of my biggest regrets of my entire life is that I was going to graduate in 1999 in May, but in December of 1998, I already had all my credits, and I had the option to not go back to school. Right. I had become the editor of my high school newspaper, which I loved. I was super close with my teacher, who I've told you guys before is the mom of famed Supernatural and now Walker, Texas Ranger, Jared Padalecki. Everything was finally right in the world. I finally kind of felt like all the awkwardness of high school had shaken off. We were going to all the football games. Our clique was as tight as ever. And I had the choice to stay, and I could have took like some BS classes, and then I would have mainly been doing newspaper all day. It was going to be great. And if I could go back in time to this day, I would go back and I would stay in school. Because instead I chose to graduate early. And I spent that time up till the summer and through the summer, because I went right back to, I started, community college in the year 2000 and when that started. So really I took off the time from, January to May plus the summer, and then like there was no that was my break. I built in my own break. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm going to decompress in this time. But it wasn't like I traveled or went to Europe. But then I sat on the fucking couch. I was highlighting the goddamn TV guide. It was a waste. I would have rather been with my friends. I would have rather been eating school lunch. I was still seeing them after school and on weekends all the time. But I wasn't in school. And I wasn't doing anything because they were all at school. I wasn't working because I didn't have a job at that time. You know what I mean? I don't think I could. I don't know why I wasn't working at that time, or maybe I was working here and there. But either way, it was lame. It was a waste of time. You know what I mean? It was a waste of time from when I was 17, probably up through till right before I turned 18. Yeah, so it was in that little time frame. I must have been out of work at that time, but in between jobs, or maybe I was working at Toys R Us, I think, and it was just like here and there. Yeah, but because I worked pretty much since I was 16, so I would have been at work. But either way, the point being, it was like I would have rather been at school, rather been with my friends, rather producing more great content on a newspaper. I fought so hard for that editor position, and then I didn't even like stick, stay in there. So, yeah, man, that song just evokes all those memories.
Good riddance, time of your life.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that it makes me think so much more about what, maybe that's part of why we're all so tight now, and that I try to keep that circle tight. Not that I'm doing it; it's all of us combined effort. but because I want to make up for lost time, and even though it's already been 20 years later, I'm sure I've more than made up for that 6 or 8 months, whatever it was. But I could have wrote it out, you know what I mean? I think it was 8 months. Yeah, I could have wrote it out, and it would have been probably a better time of my life, you know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of the high school awkwardness had shaken off, and we were just doing more things as a group and getting ourselves out there, and it's just I don't know, it was just like already going to be okay. Like I went through a really rough time in 11th grade, and then in 12th it just was like so much better, and I was feeling better and happier or whatever. And it was like, man, why I chose that to this day, I don't know. Whatever. It would have been one thing if I like signed my life up to the military and gone off. You know what I mean? But I didn't. But the song mainly evokes good memories when it comes on, and I'm with the guys. We all jam out to it. It's a great song still. I'll sing it at karaoke. My dad loves it. My dad always thinks of it as that because it comes. He remembers it playing at Freeman when I graduated, and it's a great song. It's a great song on its own or whatever. I love Green Day. Billy Joe,
Green Day's good.
Trey Cool, and
American Idiot just blew me away. And I was
great album. The rock opera.
Yeah,
like the punk
that's
rock
a good
opera.
one. Yeah, the concept.
Yeah. Yeah, but man, guys, if you don't know Good Riddance, Time of Your Life,
I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
that song was everywhere when it blew up, like in 98, 99.
Yeah, and it was probably everybody's graduation song.
It was mine.
Yeah. And you're like, what, 2 years after me?
A few more years after
shit. So see me trying to make AA older right here. But that's for me. That was the fourth one I thought of AA. So what do you got next up on?
For me, it's again kind of takes me back to middle school years. Stained, It's Been a While.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Man, this song was just, it was fucking huge. I don't know if you remember Stained, It's Been a While.
Always
everywhere.
Always on the radio.
Everywhere.
It was playing on the non-rock station.
Yes. But man, what a great song, right? It's been a while since, I, stood up and looked at myself straight, and just, it's been a while since I've seen you. It's been a while since I tasted you.
Yeah.
Consequences that are rendered. It's just, it's kind of like looking at yourself in the mirror and just, addiction, bad relationships, which we've all been in. There's something that always reminds you of that ex for a while after you break up. There's just always something that reminds you, like, golly, just. That moment that you spent with her, that you're just like, golly, it reminds me of her, the smell, always, wanting to blame your parents because, he says it, I can't blame this on my father, he did the best he could for me.
Yeah.
You're just like, golly, it's a great song. I love it. The music video is great, Aaron Lewis at his best.
That's definitely at his best.
I always say that Aaron Lewis is probably the purest singer that came out from like the late 90s Just a real clean voice.
Both
You
of them,
know,
yeah.
real clean, strong voice. Really deep lyricist too himself.
And now total country artist, right?
Country,
Yeah,
big time
of all
country.
things, right?
Yeah, which straight way of what he was in Stain.
Yeah. I haven't heard any of
the
that music. I don't know
piercing.
how it sounds.
He got the piercing, the shaved head.
Yeah.
Now he has like hair and the beard. He kind of looks like Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, like when he lets everything grow, like he looks like Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
In his height of even that era, I was kind of like, oh, he kind of looks like a fat Dave Matthews.
But I mean, man, it's been a while. It takes me back to my middle school days.
Mm-hmm.
Being with that clique I had, it was a strong clique. With the girlfriends, all sitting together at lunch. We were like a big group. There was about like 8 of us that hung out together for lunch, and it was just, it was a strong clique that we had. One of them is gone though, unfortunately. He passed away of an overdose, and sometimes it kind of reminds me he passed away when he was only 17.
Really?
Yeah, one of a good friend of mine. I still have his obituary picture in my wallet. So, it kind of just reminds me of that time. And it's just like I said, all the times you look at yourself in the mirror and it's been a while since you've done all this kind of stuff. You look at yourself straight. Your ex is maybe something that you were addicted to that you weren't proud of, and it could be anything, not just drugs, but anything. Maybe at that time,
porn, whatever,
So it's been a while. It was huge when I was growing up. It had a big influence on me. It's only grown for me, stronger and stronger, and it takes me back to my middle school years, like I said, of that clique that I was running with at that time, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, that group I had, before we kind of all went our separate ways in high school, so, it's a good song.
Oh, I love that song. I still jam to that. That's one of their better songs, I think.
It really is, and, I was a Stain fan since that time, since the Break the Cycle album, and it's just...
now, is that the one that... No, it wasn't. Was it that one that they were playing on Kiss a lot? He does it with Fred Durst.
Outside.
That's outside. Yeah. That's outside. Okay, definitely. Yeah. I see my man Nene in the house. Says Chuckles. What up, Nene? Or should I say it's freaking Nene? Man, I never know how long you're on the live. I think you just pop in and out, but I know you're busy doing all your stuff tonight. So I appreciate you coming in to say hello. Nene, we had all kind of technical difficulties tonight. I know you know what that's like, man. So I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate Jason said he's back. I appreciate that. I know Rich is in the house, man. I felt like we had a good crowd.
We did.
And we lost them, and they didn't, it's all right. Hopefully we'll get them. I'll clip together a YouTube, and it'll be fine, I hope. But alas, we are here still live with you guys, trying to make the best of a bad situation. Double A, I don't know if I can get in mine in the time that we have left before the break. So I'm gonna end the. You want to try to get it in?
Yeah, try it.
Okay. So this will be my last song for the night.
Same here.
I wrote down some backups in case we had overlap. We haven't had that happen. So my last song is from an artist that when I first heard it, I did not know that it was him that wrote. I don't even know. I not looked up if he wrote it, but that originally sang the song. But I was at one of the first concerts, or might have been the first concert I went to with my current girlfriend, Jess. We went to go see Mumford & Sons in Austin at the Circuit of the Americas.
Oh, nice.
And it was outdoor, and we dressed up, and I think my hair was still long, though.
Okay.
And our first year, that must have been our first year together, because first year and a half, my hair was still long. We went to go see them because I love them. I love Mumford & Sons.
Yeah.
And and at the end, they did an encore, and they played this song, and we were literally like embraced, and it was hot. I remember it was hot. She wore like a really pretty dress, but we were like both kind of already sticky, and I wore like jeans and boots like a dumbass. I want to look sharp. So we're there, and we're like embraced, and we're kind of in the crowd, but people are giving each other space. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like nobody cried. It's Mumford & Sons, it's not fucking Nashville, But they start playing this song, man, and I'm just like, I'm like, oh man, they're playing like a new song, like it's awesome, and like I'm like all like entranced, right? And then Jess says, "Man, I love that song." And I say, "You heard that song before?" I said, "I thought that I never heard that one of theirs. So that must be new." And she goes, "No." She goes, "That's a song by," and she couldn't think of his name. And she goes, "That's a song by," she goes, "What's his name? What's his name?" And then she's like, like Born in the USA and all that. And I was like, Bruce Springsteen? And then she goes, "Yeah." And I said, she goes, "My dad would play his album all the time," because she said her dad loved Bruce Springsteen a lot. Now, I love Bruce Springsteen's songs, but I'm not one that like celebrates his catalog. Sure. I don't know his deep cuts, but great voice and great artist. I love the song from The Wrestler, etc. So then Jess is like, "Yeah, this is one of his songs. I'm on Fire." So I go and look it up, and I hear his version. And as much as I love that Mumford & Sons version, which you can hear them cover it on YouTube, it's really great. They do a great job. I feel like the guy, Marcus Mumford, fucks with the lyrics a lot of the times. But the Bruce Springsteen version is out of this world. And I tell her, we don't really have a song, but I think of that as our song because she educated me on that song that night. And I love it. I've karaoke'd it. The lyrics are so beautiful, I think. Like, it's just a guy that's like, hot for this girl. The video's got him in it. He's working under a car. I don't know how many videos. I feel like Bruce Springsteen always must be under a car. Yeah. But pretty much it's like the rich girl comes and drops off the car, and the guys are joking with him in the shop like, "Oh, here she comes again. She gets a tune-up every week." You know what I mean? Like, that car's pristine. You know what I mean? So in the end, and it's a beautiful, expensive car, and he's like a blue-collar guy. He even tells her, he's like, "Well, I can take the car to you. You don't have to come out back here and get it." And she's like, "No, I'll pick it up." And at the end, he fixes the car, and he does drive it to her and drops it off. But in the video, the whole time he's kind of thinking about her, and he's like sweating, and like he's like at night he can't sleep. You know what I mean? And one of my favorite lines from it says here is he says, "Only you can cool my desire." You know what I mean? And then it's like, "I'm on fire." You know what I mean? But it's a really, really awesome song. When I have singing at karaoke, people get like really hyped for it. They're like, "Oh, like that song." Nice. I don't do it justice. I'm fucking terrible at it, so I won't even attempt to imagine that I sound like the boss or Marcus Mumford. Because they were way, way, way talented, and they sing it great. Hear them sing it, but I sing it because I like the song so much, and it makes me think of my lady. And like I said, I didn't know it was Bruce, and it was early in our relationship. And every time that I bring up, like, I'll even like quiz her. I'll be like, "Hey, what's our song?" And then she's like, "You always say that Bruce Springsteen one." You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't even really remember it, but yeah. I mean,
damn. Okay.
I mean, it's a fantastic tune that I didn't know about until like later on in my life, and heard it at a concert being covered, and didn't know it was a cover by a band that I love, and both versions are great. The video is cool. I mean, like, and it's like two verses. It's like a very short song. Okay. It's not a lot of, but man, he really fucking kills it in that song. Bruce Springsteen. Yeah. Cool. And so did Mumford & Sons. Hear Marcus Mumford sing it. It's very good. Very good. But yeah, that's it. That's my little short list. I had some extras, some backups in case, but I'll wait till you get done with here to see if we get to any of those. Let me check how we're doing on time here. Yeah, we're still good. You know what, guys? Let me end our audio real quick, and then Double A will come back with his last one. If you're joining us on the live, so we're not going anywhere. Sorry if we feel or seem a little deflated. It was a little bit of a night of a comedy of errors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but Rich...
It's working now.
Yeah, Rich graciously said in the comments, "Hey guys, it happens." So if you're listening to us on the audio only, you're probably wondering what the fuck is going on. Because hopefully I've Frankenstein some version of an audio version of this podcast together, and it'll sound somewhat, respectable. I guess our blessing in disguise is Double A is we don't have an enormous audience to shit on us. So that's okay. But guys, if you are listening to us on the audio version, you're going to hear a quick blip, and we'll be right back with Double A's last song of the songs that made us. If you're here with us on Facebook Live, we're not going anywhere. We'll be right here. Technical difficulties be damned. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us on Facebook Live. Those of you that are still here, man, I'm sad that we lost that good crowd.
We had a really good crowd.
It hurts. I don't even know if people know we're live again. They probably saw us go off and back on and on again. We lost Steve and Colleen and all you guys, Bill. So man, all it takes is is one pull out, and then they're like, "Oh, we're done," you know. So
Yeah.
if you were stroking away, keep on. You got to keep the stroke going, otherwise it ain't all good. So guys, not a lot of comments in the queue to read right now. I think we read through most of them.
Yeah, we did.
Again, we're piecemealing this thing as we can go. We're gonna wait for the audio to load up on the Anchor app, and then we'll come right back and wrap up the episode. But man, what a night, guys! Now we're getting the solid orange light. I thought orange meant that it was. I don't know what that fucking meant. I didn't know that meant it wasn't charged.
I thought it was green.
It looks like it's charging now. I thought green meant good and orange meant bad. I mean, maybe orange still does mean bad. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just need to take the whole thing to the Apple store and ask them, hey, what's wrong with this thing? Can you run some diagnostics? Like, is that free? Does anybody know? Does anybody own any Apple products? Tell me, is that free just for them to run diagnostics? Because I have an open morning tomorrow, but after 4, I have to go pick up a comic book. I did want to make a quick mention of something that got sent to me. I have to look at my phone, so I apologize for that, guys. But my sister-in-law, Crystal, sent me something really cool, and it is about on Saturday, March 6th. Is that tomorrow?
Yes, it is.
That's tomorrow. There will be live pro wrestling called the Battle of the Alamo. Adult tickets are $10, kids are $7. Doors open at 6:30, bell time at 7:30. This is at Limitless Sports Academy, 1002 West Husachi, Huisache, West Husachi, here in San Antonio, Texas, 78210. It says mask and social distancing will be practiced, but there's going to be a live wrestling show. I don't recognize anybody on the poster, but it looks like it's being put on by TWE. Yeah, well, I don't know if you're familiar with TWE. Wow. But guys, if you got nothing to do tomorrow and you're hanging out and you want to go catch a live wrestling show, no, it doesn't have any names on here. I don't recognize any of the faces, but hey, if it's been a while since you've been out and you want to get out and check out some live wrestling, it says it has to work with the Texas Wrestling Academy as well. So all live wrestling is good wrestling, guys. So that's no doubt. Nene is apparently still with us. He says, I'm the freaking best comedian in San Antonio. I mean, damn, there you go right there. Check out my Facebook stats.
You have the stats.
That's what he says. So I cannot disagree with you, Nene. But why don't you send some of that love our way? What about us?
Well, it looks like he did.
We want to eat too, man. We want to eat too. Shake that wee-wee. Nene, man, love the videos. You're always fucking killing the game, bro. We really appreciate you being a fan of ours, liking ours. I know we've been talking about getting a video together. I'm not allowed to do too much nudity. The old lady doesn't care for that. So, but if you got something more, maybe more, I can have some clothing on. I can have a big head too. You know what I mean? I got boots. You know what I mean? So, maybe we'll work something out. You let me know, my man. But guys, go check out at Funny Nene, NEY, on TikTok. Over 500,000 followers, guys. Hilarious. Likes from people like George Lopez, Chris Bettis. That's Selena's ex. I mean, it's the proofs in the pudding, guys. They covered him on My SA. So, I mean, there it is. And then he said he just shared the live. So, guys, if you're just joining us via Nene, thank you so much to the man himself. Kick-ass motherfucker, Nene. Yes. I love it when he's Angel. You've seen Chuckles and Angel do some shit together. I need to work on my act, apparently, though. But, yes, guys. Please go check out at Funny Nene on TikTok. That's where I know where his largest presence is right now. But he's definitely got a presence on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook especially. And it's great comedic shit. Guys, we are Just Another Friday Night, the Just Another Friday Night podcast. This is Double A, and I'm CM Chuck. We don't do too much comedy here. We mainly talk about pop culture, comic books, movies, TV shows of that nature. But tonight, we're talking about music and songs that mean something. That means something to you. You know what I mean?
So let us know. Hit us up. Is there a song that makes you feel like a good memory? Graduation. Something that you had sex to.
Yeah.
A dance to. A good date. A breakup song.
I twerked with Nene to Lizzo, so you know what I mean. Like I'll always remember that. You know what I mean. So there's a moment for me to remember.
Hit us up. Tell us what song. It's not necessarily like a favorite song. Just something that maybe you like the lyrics. Again,
Totally.
maybe it might bring up a good memory, a breakup memory, a happy memory, something. Just let us know.
Yeah, like I said, maybe you had a family member that passed or a
Yeah,
favorite movie. Sometimes I listen to a
yeah,
lot of music that comes from soundtracks, and I'm always like, damn, I'm
yeah.
going to go buy that soundtrack because
Like
it
Big
reminds me of
Fish,
that.
I love the
Yeah,
man, I forgot the song.
there's some great tunes on that
Yeah, but the
album
Pearl
there.
Jam song.
Oh, shit. I can't think of it either right now off the top of my head. But guys, that's what we're doing
Man of
tonight.
the Hour.
Man of
Man
the
of the
Hour.
Hour.
That's a great one.
I
That's
figured
a
that
great
one out because Big Fish, the
Yeah.
movie. So
Tim Burton movie.
movie.
Yeah. Our guy Ewan McGregor in there.
Yeah. But
And
I mean,
we also like to get fucked up on this show, guys. So if you're just joining us now, what are you drinking?
What you're drinking.
Yeah. We love that. We know Nene does a different version, the inhale kind or whatever. So we're inside right now, so not for us. But I do love when he goes live and he's sparking one up. So that's always
but
cool.
let us know. Maybe there's a song from Nene's video that you're just like, hey, you know what? That's a really great song.
I'll tell you something, Double A. When me and Nene first met was back in 2015, right?
Yeah,
and I see our viewership went up, right? When he shared it, his numbers sprung up. So when me and him met back in 2015, we were both competing actually against each other in the who's going to be the next KTFM DJ.
Yeah.
We both thought we were going to be DJs. Obviously, that didn't work out for either of us. We're both better, I guess, on camera, so we would think. But the songs that were playing on the radio at that time, every time I hear them remind me of that time that we were in that competition. It was around December-ish, and it was like they were just playing like this handful of songs over and over again. It's not KTFM anymore. Now it's Energy, I think.
Oh, shit.
What they were playing on that was I remember there was one Justin Bieber song, and then there was a couple other songs, but they kept a Drake song. I think it might have been the Hotline Bling Drake song. Like those were always in rotation on that station. So every time I hear them, it takes me right back to that time when we were. That's when him and I first met.
Yeah.
And,
so hit us up. Let us know. Those songs remind CM of Nene. A pretty cool time in my life when me and him both thought we were going to be the next DJ, but instead it went to the very beautiful Mariel Campos, and she ended up becoming the next DJ, and rightfully so. So she did. Is she still there? No, they had a big management change, and so she did not continue. But one day we should definitely explore that experience of both of our lives. But guys, that'd be a good episode. Have Nene on?
Yeah, totally talk about that experience. I think. But if you're just joining us, guys. Again, we're just another Friday night. We go live on Facebook every Friday night. We had major technical difficulties tonight, so forgive us if we're not our normal exuberant selves. It was really, like I said earlier, a comedy of errors. But we're back here, and we're going to get back to rounding out our topic tonight, which was the songs that kind of, we called it the songs that made us, but, songs that inspired us to, whatever it may have been. It was a specific memory or time in your life, whatever it may have been. And I ran through my 5 pretty quick, and Double A's about to do his last one right now. So hope you'll stick around, hang out, tell us what you think, and let us know the songs that kind of made you. What would be on your personal life soundtrack if you had one? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out through all of the bullshit that was happening with us tonight. I had to open up the big guns right here tonight, so... After everything that went wrong, guys, we were on one Facebook Live and it went off and our computer was dying. And, normally we're not this, inept, but tonight it was something else. But either way, guys, again, we're talking all about songs that inspire you or maybe don't inspire you, make you feel sad, make you feel, anxious, mean something to you. You know what I mean? Maybe, the first time you got laid to a song in the backseat of a car, or maybe you had someone special to you pass, and every time you hear it, that was their favorite song, makes you think about them. So, but good evening to everyone that's joining us that Nene shared this video with. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I see
Nene,
a lot of new people.
We love you. Helena, appreciate you being here.
Yeah, love your decor. She sews doors, cranberries.
Yes. Oh, yeah, great stuff there.
You got any special door songs, maybe, or a cranberry song?
Kiss.
Oh, Kiss.
Air Supply. Yes. You're all in our zone there, girl. We appreciate that. Rich also says Apple Store would do a free diagnostic check if they find something wrong, then they could pressure test. Thank you so much, Rich. You are always the man with the answer, so truly appreciate that.
Helene, doors. I mean, it'd probably be Crystal Ship. If I had one from Kiss, it'd probably be Hard Luck Woman. Air Supply, I'm pretty bad at that one.
Oh, yeah, hit us.
I know Air Supply.
I know them, but
I know
their songs
Air
aren't coming to my
Supply,
head.
Yeah. But Hard Luck Woman probably favorite song for me.
Let me do a quick recap. I'll run mine down real quick since we got some new people listening. But guys, I did "Needle in the Hay" from Elliott Smith, "Three Little Birds" from Bob Marley, "The Way I Am" from Eminem, "Good Riddance" from Green Day, and "I'm on Fire" from Bruce Springsteen. And again, these aren't our favorite songs. They're just songs.
It's just there's special meanings to these songs for us.
It transports you to a time, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
like Zombies, Cranberries. I mean, that's
And now she's passed. So the girl from
Dolores.
From the Cranberries. So
mine was like Heaven and Hell from Black Sabbath, One from Metallica, Better Man from Pearl Jam, It's Been a While from Stain, Queensryche, Revolution Calling. So yeah.
Great stuff right there, guys. Yeah. And if you never heard some of these, go check them out because they're songs that are definitely...
And we're going to be posting them,
Yeah.
And Elite's got like a shitload of them.
Oh, yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins, Carpenters,
Smashing Pumpkins.
So
yeah.
Awesome. Tell us what your favorite song from these bands are,
Totally.
I'm about to get into mine. This one might kind of surprise you a little bit.
Okay.
Offspring.
Oh,
the kids aren't all right.
Okay.
Because I don't know about you, but I saw a lot of this shit happen. It's a song, where, they talk about them being kids and, you're very excited. You're like, golly, when we grow up, we're going to be this, we're going to be like wrestlers. We're going to be a cop, blah, blah, blah. And then it doesn't turn out that way.
Right.
Right. He has a line where, like, one of them gets pregnant during high school. One of them becomes addicted to drugs. Another one just, becomes a lazy bones. Plays guitar, smokes a lot of pot,
Yeah.
I mean, in my high school, I saw a lot of, girls getting pregnant,
Yeah.
I saw a lot of that happening, and you're just like, golly, what happened? You're supposed to accomplish all these great things, and, somebody gets addicted to drugs, somebody gets pregnant, and now you have to turn your whole lifestyle around. Now you got to work, in order to provide for your baby. You can't just go to college anymore and become this doctor that you wanted to be.
And they tell you, right, Double A, I don't mean to interrupt you, but they tell you, right, that you can do whatever you want, you can grow up and do anything you want. And it's like, you're like, damn, those things happen and it potentially changes your life.
Yeah.
But I hate to say it might sound selfish, guys, if you're listening, but one of the things I would think about is that I would think about, like, all these girls are getting pregnant, and I was like, who's getting them pregnant? Like, how come I'm not getting laid? I'm not getting any girls pregnant. And then I would see people on drugs, and I'm like, I don't even know where to buy drugs at. I don't know anybody that has drugs. Like, I'm such a sheltered life. Like, it was like, these things are happening at my high school. Like, I don't fucking know where any of that's at. Like, I don't know. I guess it wasn't asking the right people or talking to the right people. But
I was around that stuff, and it sucks that happened to certain people. It's like, golly, like, why did you let yourself get pregnant? Why did you let that guy come in you? It's like, golly, like, this fucking guy, it's like, golly, like, close your legs.
I'm telling you. I mean, especially if it's someone that you knew personally that was, like, had these aspirations. And not to say that those things can stop you. You can still always accomplish those things. But, it is a big change, so.
Yeah, but I mean, and then you got the dude that lives at home, that just smokes pot, and you're just like, your parents are too nice, you're never going to tell them get off your ass,
Right.
You're just like, man, what happened to you? You're supposed to be the one that, that you're supposed to go to school and become this fucking bright dude and say you're living at your parents' house, like, what the fuck happened to you,
Right.
So like that song it's pretty deep from the Offspring if you think about it.
They actually have quite a few deep songs. It's funny because, like, that's a band that, like, comes back around a lot with me and my girlfriend because she really, like, likes them quite a bit. And it's
I do. I love the Offspring.
We don't talk about them.
I like them more than Green Day for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I go that far, but
I know you want to go, but
they're
funny
up there.
They're
definitely funny, and they have a lot of really deep songs. Like, there's this one that she likes a lot. I can't think of what the name of it is right now, but it's a kind of a political song, almost like the one you were talking about earlier from Queensryche. And it's you're just like, damn, this is deep from them, but it's like got this heavy riff. It's fast. It's very punky sounding, and it's just like, damn, like it's a badass song, like just to like rock out to. But the message is really strong. I'll find it and I'll let you guys know.
Because I know most of the
I'll
Offspring
post
songs.
it. So, but yeah, the Offspring. I mean, definitely good, great pull. And that's exactly what we're saying. You know, we're not saying, guys, that this is what we think about those things, but what the song makes you think about. You know what I mean? The song kind of puts you in that place where you're like, you know.
Yeah, because like I said, I saw it happen in high school.
Right.
You know, I was just like, golly, I saw all these bright people, you know, turn the opposite of where you thought they would be in elementary, you know? Yeah. And it's just like, golly, you know, like what the fuck happened? These kids aren't all right. You know?
Yeah, the kids aren't all right. Yeah, exactly. From the Offspring saying it, they're pretty black and white. I mean, it's the same guys that do, you know, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, but it's like then you've got, you know, you got this.
Yeah, you wanted to tattoo at 13 when you say you got 31.
Yeah, they said you got 31. Yeah. So, no, man, that's a great choice. Yeah, I would not have seen that one coming from you, but great choice. Great list of songs. Guys, if you're just joining us, you hear us babbling and rambling, and you're like, "What the fuck are they doing?" And
they're adding a shitload of comments.
Chuck's drinking a big ass beer. Double A's drinking beer, and this
cheers
ghost
to our new guys.
Yeah, cheers to everyone just joining us. What are you drinking? What's in your cup or in your bowl? Perhaps I know that's how Nene likes to get down. So we appreciate Nene sharing our video and pumping some life into our audience that had kind of died. We had multiple technical difficulties tonight. So for all of our new listeners listening at this moment, we are a podcast. We're called Just Another Friday Night. This is Double A. I call myself CM Chuck, and we do this every Friday night. We talk about all kinds of shit from Marvel movies to comic books to music.
Anything
like
under
tonight.
the sun of pop culture.
Yeah. Did the WandaVision show, Coming to America 2. I mean, like, we're going to touch and talk about it all, whatever. But, guys, right now, since we're getting near the end of the show on the Facebook Live, I'm going to take a look in at your comments, read what it is you guys have been saying here, so you can join the conversation. We love hearing from you guys directly. So we've had, am I saying it right? Is it Helene or Helena? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. I think of Helena, the song, but it looks like Helene. So Helene mentions Secret Love. She mentions Nene, and she says the Bombs. She mentions Zombie and the Cranberries, the Smashing Pumpkins, the Carpenters. She says Sublime. Love Sublime. Got to see them live, not with the original singer, but with Rome.
Sublime with Rome.
At Sunken Garden, and they were great. It was so great. Very, very good.
Stain.
Yeah, we talked about Stained earlier. She says, come on, crew, come on, crew. She goes, I know I'm not the only one on this live. There's people there, but it looked like that, Helene, you're dominating the comments. Or Incubus. I love Incubus so much. Drive, Love Hurts is probably my favorite from them. That's a great song by Incubus. Bob Marley, I mentioned him earlier. Helene, I talked about Three Little Birds is one of the songs that just makes me feel uplifted, makes me feel like, hey, you know what? Things might be shitty today, but they're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Nene says, this guy is hilarious. No one as funny as you, my man. We appreciate you so much. She says, Helene says, Nene, what's your song list? Yeah, Nene, hit us up with your songs, bro. What is it that you get down to? Liz is in the house. Liz says, Nene is the best comedian. Check him out. Absolutely. Have you guys seen me with Angel? Did our dance thing. This is several hundred videos back, it seems like now. The Doors. We love the Doors. Big, huge fans of Jim Morrison. For me, I think you said Crystal Ship was your favorite.
Yes.
For me, it might be Riders on the Storm. I love that.
Love Street is a good one. Love Street is a really great song.
I love, those. Love Me Two Times. LA Woman. The Doors have a fantastic catalog. You can listen to almost every song. What's this list about? The list was about just songs that make you think about a certain thing, time, place. Song that means something to you is really what the topic was. Some oldies. Favorite song. Double A, you got a favorite song?
The Wait from the band.
It's great. Well, we got an episode all about our favorite songs, and mine would be "Can't Help Falling in Love." The Elvis version gets covered a lot. I also like the version by Lick the Tins. If you know that version, it comes on at the end of the movie. Shit, I can't think of it. Some Kind of Wonderful. That's the version at the end of it. It's a very spunkier version, I guess you could say. Anthony says South Park Mexican. SPM, yeah, hey man, that guy had his moment in the sun for sure. Dope House Records. Is he still around? I know he was in some kind of trouble too. Let's see here. Favorite band, Double. You got a favorite band?
It is Fleetwood Mac.
That's a great choice. That's a great choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Guns N' Roses for me if I was gonna say a favorite band right now off the top of my head. Helene says yes, he has some new stuff. Kind of awakening from his old stuff. Oh, okay, I did not know that. All right, all right. Helene says I'm new. Well, you guys welcome. I owe this to you guys for Nene sharing our video.
Yeah, big
and
time.
boosted us up
Yeah.
right here. We were kind of we had a bunch of technical difficulties earlier. We had more people viewing, but yeah, if we'd have had that share at that moment, then it would have been, but it's all good. Helene says, is the Flash DC or Marvel? The Flash is a DC property. So, yeah. Do you like that show, The Flash? I know a lot of people are into it. It's popular. I haven't seen it, except in very small parts. Double A, I don't know if you watch any of The Flash. No. But he has some great animated stuff on HBO Max. Flashpoint is great, for sure. Sergio in the house, he says, hey, Charlie, talk about when you used to make bad guy portfolios. I'm not really sure if I follow you with the bad guy portfolios. I'm not going to read all of that comment, Sergio, because I don't want to get canceled either. But 29 Palms, California time. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I got to go San Antonio and Texas, being a little bit better on that note there. But we know that you're a California guy through and through, so. Hey, not everyone's perfect. You know what I mean? What can I say?
Oh, you said the Misfits.
Oh, man, we got them right there.
Misfits.
Right there. Were they right here? On the,
no, not here, but man, the mask is right by it. See him. You see it right by him.
Turn the lights down. Are we too bright? Yeah, it's probably making me look like a greasy mess. And Sergio says, read mine.
Just kidding.
Sergio, I want to know how many drinks you've had. What are you drinking tonight? But I appreciate you being here for the live, man. Thanks so much. Rich says AC/DC would be his favorite band.
AC/DC.
Rich, great choice. Great choice. And let's see what else we got here. Helene says, hello, stranger. I believe that's to Rich. And yes, AC/DC. She goes, and then Sergio says, Tekashi 6ix9ine re-ratted and stole the bubble gum. Wait, that wasn't with you. I stole that bubblegum with other people or whatever. But yeah, I was before Tekashi 6ix9ine was just a sperm in his, not even then, he wasn't even a sperm, whatever. But yeah, man, I turned state's evidence. So what? I cut a deal. You know what I mean? Now I'm living like Henry Hill at the end of Goodfellas, you know? Let's see. Anthony says, Dope House is still around and making more music, like chopped and screwed stuff, or I don't know. I haven't heard anything really. Helene agrees with Fleetwood. She says she loves the Gypsy song. That is a great song. I love a lot of Fleetwood Mac stuff. They were on your wedding cake, I believe.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, that's a deep love.
Huge Fleetwood Mac.
Sergio says, you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Helene says, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Love Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's right. Yeah. And then Sergio says, I turned you guys in. I don't remember. You know, I played the fifth on anything like that. You know, it's years ago, right?
Jason says Def Leppard.
Yeah.
I love Def Leppard.
I'm
going to try and see him August 20th if everything's good.
Nice. Hoping so. And Helene says, do we play any instruments? I don't. No, we're not that musically talented. I sing a little karaoke badly. So if you want to hear it badly, then, you can go do that. But you can come and hear me whenever there's karaoke.
Now, I'm going to try to see. They announced August 20th, Def Leppard, Joan Jett, Motley Crue, playing August 20th. So we'll see how that goes.
Badass, man. That'll be good.
We'll see how that goes. They're Poison. So
pretty cool. Where's that going to be at?
Alamodome.
Okay.
So if everything goes well,
Cool.
Richard says Chevelle. I like some Chevelle songs.
I saw them live several times. Actually, I would always go to Oyster Bake.
I think I did too with Caesar.
Yeah. I saw mine with Albert because we'd go to Oyster Bake all the time, and they were almost always playing Oyster Bake. So we would go see. I'd end up seeing them. They'd be playing either like second to last.
Yeah, that's right.
So Chevelle, excuse me, The Red, great song. I think that's a great song. Anthony says y'all should check out Carlos Coy new music. Look it up. Okay, is he not going by the old name anymore? I know that was his real name, so pretty cool. Definitely we'll check that out. Spotify. You suggest Spotify, Anthony? What do you think would be the best way to to hear that. We're also on Spotify. Guys, give us a follow. We're really on our way to trying to get to 100 YouTube subscribers. It's been a challenge. Nene's going to try to help us out. Guys, but if you go check us out on YouTube, just search Just Another Friday Night. Hit the subscribe button. That means a whole bunch to us. We're trying to get up to 100. Once we get to 100, we can change our URL to be like youtube.com/Just Another Friday Night or JAFN podcast. But in the meantime, we are on YouTube. We're on TikTok at JAFN podcast. We are on Instagram at JAFN podcast. Again, that's for Just Another Friday Night. We're on Spotify. Give us a follow on there. Give us a follow on Instagram. Give us a follow on Twitter at JAFN podcast and on TikTok. We don't put up a whole lot of videos. Not as many as Nene for sure, but we're trying to work our way up there. And then again, the real one we're really chasing right now again is YouTube subscriptions. If you get us up to over 100, then we can also go live from YouTube and hopefully not have all the weird technical difficulties that we had tonight. Rich in the comments says, yes, follow these guys. Great podcast and awesome topics. Thank you so much, Richard. Richard's been with us a couple of weeks now and hopefully enjoying the show. And let's see. What else do we got here? Anthony does say Spotify is the best way to check out that music. Okay, cool. And Helene says, said she will. All right. So guys, I don't know, Double A, what do you think? You feel like it's been eventful enough for one night? Yeah, to say the least, right, guys? Okay, guys, cool. Well, we really appreciate everyone that joined, especially if you came in through Nene's share. That means a bunch to us. We love him. He's thanks so much. Super, super great. And he says he's also, I can't leave now, right? He says, and I'm back. What are we talking about? Let's get dangerous in here. No one can ever be as dangerous as you, Nene. You know what I mean? We're just trying to survive. Nene, what about some of this, bro? You gonna have some with me or what? I know you don't really drink. You smoke. That's the other thing.
It's a big one, Nene.
I saw that snake you had in your yard, by the way, Nene. Did you get that problem taken care of? Also, I want to know, Nene, just what is the dildo budget like? Is it like what is there? I put this in your comments, and I was wondering. I'm like, what does this man spend on dildos? Because it's got to be, there's different ones every time. It seems like I can't keep track, so I'm very interested. Let's see what else. Helene says, we're on fire, baby.
You are.
Can I add y'all? Anthony, yes, please add us. Again, we're anywhere you listen to music. We're on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Audible. Tell me where you listen to music. We're there. We're definitely on Spotify. If you find us on there, give us a follow. And then we're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. Like our page, please. And we have a Facebook group also where we talk about all kinds of shit. Like I said, like movies, TV, pop culture. We've done a mob movie episode. We've done The Mandalorian. You know what I mean? Talking about all that. So Nene says, I like y'all's Metallica poster in the back. It's a little dangerous. And the dildo was donated to me. You know what? I need to know where that basket is.
Dr. Feelgood.
There you go, right there, Nene. That should be your name, Nene. Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah, Dr. Feelgood.
I like that. Stacy says, love Nene. Well, Nene is in the house right now. And then Nene says he's...
Linda says, Nene, check out his videos. He's so funny. Always makes me laugh. Check him out. Helene says, Nene, your boy toy.
Yeah. What do you guys think about this? What would you guys like to see? A real interview with me and Nene and Double A if he's able to be available. And we interview him and we have a real conversation with him. You guys know he's always in character. He's always being funny. But I've told him this several times. I said, your fans want to know the real you. Let's do a real interview and ask you some real questions like his favorite song and things like we're talking about tonight. He always jokes with me. If you guys check our YouTube out, I'll put up a short video that I have with me, and if it's not up yet, I'll put it up tonight. But we're talking like about his favorite superhero and stuff like that, and it's not the Nene that you're used to. I can say that. So you guys, let me know. Would you be interested in seeing that?
People say yeah.
Yeah, see that?
Anthony and Stacy.
Yeah. Would you guys? I also would like to know. I'm sure you guys want to know what he wants to know too. Which of his videos are your favorites? You like the big head videos? I like when he dresses up in costumes. That Pennywise one he did. You got to see that one. Shit. That Pennywise one was fucking crazy. Or when he ate cat food in black leather gloves, that was I want to know what that tasted like because it looked fucking gross. So guys, we're huge fans of Nene. We're super, super happy that he's huge fans of us. That means the most to us. Again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search Just Another Friday Night. You'll find us on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. And again, we do this once a week. Usually it's a lot more fluid than this and a lot...
Stacy said she loves the big head videos.
Okay, there you go. Those are always hilarious with the voiceovers, the little voiceovers. So, and if you look closely in some of his older videos, you can see my dumbass in there and the Lion King video and the... drop that dun 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 video. So, going way back. I was even in Nene's like rap video, so that was a lot of fun. He had a lot of nice strippers there in that one. So let's see what else we got here in the comments before we get out of here. People
love
us
to get it done with the interview.
Okay.
With the boots. All of them are funny and hilarious. He's the main batch.
Yeah, that's right. He's a super batch.
Yes. Big head. Yes, the Angels videos.
Yeah. I'm in 2 of the Angel videos, but I don't look, as good as Nene. I gotta get in the gym. I gotta get some more of them. I think I have a gym video of them.
You're not dangerous.
I know, not dangerous enough. I gotta get more dangerous. Maybe some pink hair or something like that would get me going, or a wig. I'll ask Foxy Roxy to borrow a wig. Guys, man, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight on our podcast, especially if you came via Nene. We greatly appreciate that. Please, again, if you don't know already, go check him out. I'm sure you guys do. At Funny Nene, TikTok, Instagram. I know he's on YouTube also. He's got all the social media covered, but I know his pretty much big ones are Facebook and definitely TikTok, where he's got over 500,000 followers. Man, we're dreaming of that. We're sitting at like 125. So, we're not that far away, right? I mean, if you guys want to help us out, we'd greatly appreciate it. It says here, last one here, it says, would y'all do videos with Nene? I already have done several videos with Nene. You guys can go back and check them out over several things. Some are on Facebook, some are on here. I was in his Bird Box video. Did y'all see when he did Bird Box? Back when Bird Box was the big Sandra Bullock movie at the time, I was in that one. I was also with them. We did a Lion King voiceover. I was also Chuckles and Angels danced together. And Nene was Angel was giving away free lollipops in the park. So go and check those out. You can see me. Let me know how bad my acting is, which Nene told me seemed to come natural to me, which was weird. So I don't know. But guys, something we like to say at the end of this podcast before we get out of here is that we like to say, guys, if there's something that you want to do with your life, hope, a dream, an aspiration, maybe a certain song tells you to go and take a step in your life that you hadn't taken before, we tell you, go and do it. Seize the day. You want to be like Nene and get 500,000 TikTok followers, but you got to get on TikTok first. You got to seize the day and do it. Nene does it every time he goes Facebook Live or does one of those big hit videos. And the other thing we like to say, guys, is that sometimes in order to do those things, you got to go to some extremes. You got to do some different things. You got to start a podcast. You got to go live on Facebook. You got to maybe eat cat food or, wear pink boots. But if you do that, guys, you got to do whatever it takes, you know what I mean, in order to get to where you're trying to go. Guys, so for myself here, CM Chuck, and
Double A,
Adamantium Adam of the Just Another Friday Night podcast, guys, please go and subscribe on YouTube. Follow, like, and share on Facebook. Follow us on Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, any of that stuff. We got a whole host of other videos all about pop culture, everything from movies, music, TV shows. If it's anything got to do with Star Wars, you know what I mean, Marvel movies, DC stuff, we're trying to cover all that stuff that we can. We really appreciate you guys being here with us tonight, sticking in there. And let me read these last bit of comments before we get out of here. Helene says, Nene needs a sugar mama. I'm sure that he agrees. Rich says the Bird Box video was funny. Thank you, Rich. I didn't know you'd seen that one. Yeah, that is me. I like that one the most. That's like one of my favorite ones. And Rich says, great podcast tonight. Until next Friday, cheers and stay safe.
Stay
Same
safe,
to you,
Richard.
brother. Nene says, don't forget Gaga stay in underwear. Plenty of that in Nene's videos for sure. Hard to forget, hard to miss. And Eileen says, I'll share it. Linda says that the Selena videos, those are fantastic. Nene kills those. And then people are telling Nene, what's up, Batch? And Roxanne says, good night, guys.
Hey,
good night,
Roxanne.
Roxanne. We appreciate it. And all you guys that joined tonight through all the technical difficulties, greatly appreciate you. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And despite what anybody says, keep your mask on. All right, we're out of here.